Hello everyone, this is Vistra Paper Seasoning, and today we are going to do a memo pad. And I did get this idea off of the Paper Boutique, I believe. I believe that's her channel, the Paper Boutique. It's no spaces. So I am trying to organize my paper today, and I am going to put this over my little pieces. I'm going to put over in my little bin here because those I don't think needs to. Like, I found some paper with the little piece on there, and I'll just cut this off even. And see, I've already added a few little scrap pieces in here. They won't go in the memo pad. So let's get to it. So these pieces that I have, I'm trying to organize them mostly by size. And even though like it's cut out like right there, I'll still use it. See, I got a triangle right there. It's still good. Still good. Trying to put the like sizes together. That might be a little big. Excuse me. Got the sneezies. I don't want two in the same group if I can help it, but if it has to go. And sometimes I'm looking at these and I think, wow, I have really great taste in paper. Because I picked out some really cute papers. So we are just going to organize these like so, as much as we can. I'm going to turn this one this way and put it over here. This one would fit there. And this all you have to do to get these papers organized. Now this one is a little long, so I'm going to try to put that one in the back. I might move this one over to this side. I'm trying to stagger as much as possible so it doesn't end up being like, see that it's not enough on this end. It's not enough over there. Let me see. I might just make another stack. I'm going to set that one to the side for now. Trying to get these just so. And I'm almost done here. I might put that there. Seems as though no, that'll fit. And I'm just trying to get them all organized here. Put all three of those there. Make sure that goes on that side. And even though you put these, you're organizing these into sizes, you can break them down into another size as well, because you don't want your book too thick. So as I'm laying these out, I probably, break it down even smaller. I think I'll just put those over there. I might do this one to the side. This one is kind of large. I might put that one over there like that. Put that one in that box. Okay. I don't know why this is even in here. I guess it's going in that pile too. So I'm going to check the thickness of my pile and see if I can weed out some of the larger pieces. Like that one. So let's pull it down. And just take a couple of these larger pieces out. Larger to the smallest. Okay, there. Now, I'm going to set those to the side and just use these pieces for this book. Try to get one off the back. See if I can find two of them about the same size. And it's this one and this one. Let's see, this one and this one. So the shorter one will be the front and the smaller one will be the back. And I'm going to try to stagger them so that since that's the front and this is the back. I also like to kind of mix them up so that I don't have the same designs close to each other. And there, now that I have that stacked together, I'm going to put this one on top. Make sure that you get them all down together. And once you have it together, you want to clip it on the sides. And get your glue ready. And this is the kind of glue I'm using. I did use the PVA glue, and they worked out great. This is how the other ones worked out. And see, I have all of my little scrap papers in there. All organized. And this was a fun project to do. So, as you can see, like I took a stack and look at how they turned out. All of these little booklets here. That's how they turned out. So now I'm just going to, when you put your glue on, you want to make sure you give a generous amount and make sure you spread it all over the top. I kind of take the nib of the container and try to spread it. Make sure you get it spread evenly. And then you're just going to clip that top like that and like that. And you're going to just let it dry. So I'm going to set this one to the side. I have two that I did earlier, and they are drying. And with those two, I used a PVC glue. This is the kind of glue that I used earlier. And with this glue, I did dilute it a little bit with a little water, and I just stuck it off in another container. But this one is not quite dry yet. And this one looks like it's dry. So let me check and see if it worked. And it did. I want to check and see the hold. Oh, see, I'm holding it with one of the papers, and see, it all holds together. So now I have a little memo book with all of the little papers. And this one looks like this. So see, I put the little scraps of little papers in there, and see how I staggered it in. This one looks like it's not in there very well. I'm gonna just, well, it is in there, but it's just loose. It's hung on like right there. So I'm just gonna leave it since it seemed like it wants to hang on. But this is a great way to store all of your little pieces that you have that you don't want to throw away. I'm going to let this glue finish up because it's not done. That's probably why. And continue on enjoying making these little notebooks. So I'm going to take this stack here, and this one needs to go over to the side. Taking this stack, and I am going to try to stagger these. I think I'm going to leave these in as they are and just try to stagger the pieces. Sometimes I look at these pieces, I'm like, wow, I have really good taste in paper. Like, I chose that. That is really cute. I think I'm going to leave that one for the top because it looks big enough. Put that one over there. I think I'm going to put these two over there because they kind of small. I'm going to go ahead and put them in that stack and just continue to stack on this one. Now, sometimes I look at the paper and I'm like, what in the world did I buy that paper for? What was I thinking that day? But most of the time, I'm more pleased with what I've purchased. I'm going to take these two little ones out and set those to the side. And see, I even have a little journal card in here. You know what? I'm going to just keep it in there. And because it was in my scrap pieces for some reason. And since I'm going to try to get one of the longer pieces if I have one. Like this one might work for that back, and there. Now you just want to make sure that it's down very nicely, that all the pieces are falling to the bottom. So I kind of like give it a generous shake there. Give it a shake down. Clip it. Now we are just going to apply this glue. As soon as we get some of this air out. Apply that generous amount of glue. Don't forget to take the time to like and subscribe to my channel as well. I am trying to grow my channel, and if you enjoy what you see, I would appreciate it. There. And that will be another book of papers. I'm going to set this one to the side to dry. And start on a smaller book. Hopefully I can get these into the same book. Let's see. Let me find out which ones are the bigger pieces first, so that I can already have a front and a back cover. So it looks like it's going to be this one and this one. Okay. So now I can just go ahead and start putting them in. That way I can have all of my pieces in. Look Look how nicely that match up. I went through a lot of my papers. I don't want two of the same one next to each other either. So I put that and that, and then I put that on top. And there. Now I'm just going to shake it down together. And see, it's right here. Get my 2 pins for the top. Get my glue ready. And just apply a generous amount to the top. Okay. There. Kind of want to make sure that there's no, you'll see like some little holes there, and you just want to make sure you cover those little holes up. Put my clips on. And see, that will be a book right there. I'm going to show you a flip through of another book that I did. This is a flip through of another one that I've done. And see, even though I cut out of this paper, I still leave it in because it's still good scrap paper. I can still get some more out of that. That's a paper that did not hold in, so I'm going to take it out. But the rest of them, they did hold. So I'm going to put this over to the side. I'm going to take this and set it over to the side and start on a new one. Got a little glue on the back of that. I don't know how. Okay, this one will be a larger book. Now I do have a little container to hold my other little scraps over here. But now let's get to this larger book. Oh, I do have these pieces up here too. Ugh. Let's see what I have over here. Let's put that to the side. These are more like journal cards and things on here from a piece of paper. Let me find my largest ones, like versus my smaller ones. I'm gonna turn that one to the side. And this one I probably put it over here because it's more of a decorative piece than anything. I think if I turn most of these to the side, they'll make the smaller book. And here looks like my front and my back piece. So I'm going to take anything that is larger than that out. Okay. So now I have a front and a back piece. But if I find a piece in here that's similar sized, I'm going to use that, which is this one. This piece is a similar size to that back piece. So now I'm going to just layer them. I think I'm going to take that one out and just layer them in. cute is this paper right here? Do you do you ever go through your pile and you like, wow, that's a pretty piece of paper. I'm glad I bought that. Okay, so we are staggering them in. Even see this little triangle piece? I think I was like cutting out a folder, but even though this is a triangular piece, I still put it in there. Still fine. And then I get my front piece and put it there. Blend it all together. I'll put my pins on there to hold it. Well, hello. I'm glad you stopped by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now I just need a little clip to put on. And we're just going to let that dry and move on to the next one. I'm running out of space here. Okay, let's see here. This one has a little perforated edges. Well, thank you. Okay, I don't have enough in this group to make a book. It's really thin, and I want my books a little bit thicker than this. So I am probably going to put a few of them in this stack. I do have another stack of papers over here that needs sorting, and this is a large stack that I need to get together. I might put these two little pieces in there, but I need to really kind of get this cleaned out as well and put together. I probably can do some larger pieces like this. These are some longer pieces here that I can put in on this side. That might be too big. I'll try that. Some of these papers are really old. Like, I've had this paper for forever. And I don't even remember when I purchased that piece there. Oh, I hope that fits in there. And I hope that piece fit in that one. Okay, let me put these to the side and see if I can get this little booklet together. I have those. This is a larger piece, so I might just put that one over to the side for the moment and stack these. And then this is where I have the stack already built up. Let's see. Let's put those to the side. Let's try to work on sorting them a little bit better. And I think that's going to be my top. Let me check and see. No, I need a larger piece for the top. And I think that's too big. Let me see if I can go in and find a piece that will fit this front. Maybe if I turn it to the side, that'll work. Turn it to the side and that will get it. Now I just need to clip it. Okay. Clip this on this side and on this side. And put our glue on. Spread our glue on the top. Like I said, make sure you give it a generous amount. If you're just tuning in, we are making memo pads. We're trying to organize our scrap papers here. Make sure you give it a generous amount there. And we're going to clip it. To me, you can't have enough clips. You need plenty of clips, and that will be our little scrap paper book right there. To show you the other one, let's see, I did these, and this is another one. I did a little one, but you always have to go back and make sure that so that one is fine. No loose papers in there. And this one looks good. No loose papers. And you see the glue dries really thick. Now if you wanted to, you could add a little piece of washi tape on the ends there. I did that on this one. I put a little washi tape on the end. And I think it came out pretty nicely. Let's see. We'll put that one there and that one. And I took a pile of scrapbook paper. And this is what my pile has looks like now with the washi tape. I mean, this is what I'm looking at my washi tape, and I'm talking about washi tape because I was thinking about putting some on the ends, but I don't think I'm gonna put any on the ends. But these are what my books look like now. So all of my papers are stuck together, and I can just flip through and open them up. It's a little bit more organized. So I'm gonna get a box and put these in. And so if you would like to try this idea, let me know in the comments section. Thank you for watching. You enjoy your day. Bye-bye.